Right, so we just got our first look at the newly reimagined East Bank project that could be the biggest development in Nashville history. So what you're seeing are the renderings of what city planners say is the new vision for that area just east of the Cumberland River across from downtown. In this 300-acre property, the plan is to build a pier, a boat dock, parks, greenways, and completely overhaul the roads. We know the first step was locking down Oracle, which is already under construction. Now the idea is to build an entire community complete with housing and retail. There are actually two plans being discussed. One that includes a new Titan Stadium, so this area would be called Titan Stadium Village, and another that includes the stadium we already have. The city is hosting several public meetings to get your input about this project that, at this point, no one seems to know how much all of this will cost. But when you figure just how many people are planning to move here because of Oracle, they gotta go somewhere, right? So I know you could go to all these meetings and give your thoughts there, but between you and I guess all of TikTok, what do you think? Moving on to a story we've covered for quite some time now, Waverly, Tennessee is now 1 year removed from the deadly flood that claimed 20 lives. But in a lot of ways, the city looks almost frozen in time. So much of what we saw last year hasn't really changed. Homes are still gone from their foundation. Entire neighborhoods resemble ghost towns, but you still find people trying to do their best.
Just tighten up your bootlaces and go to work. You can see it's bolted to the concrete pad, and it's steel bars holding it to the concrete.
Do you think this will hold?
Oh, yeah.
Humphreys County Sheriff Chris Davis told News Channel 5's Carrie Sharp that some people assumed FEMA was an insurance policy that would take care of everything. The reality is, a lot of families who lost everything got very little financial help from the government. Those who stayed to rebuild say it's still worth it, because Waverly is not just some place on a map. It's home. Tennessee will soon vote to ban slavery and involuntary servitude from our state constitution. And yes, I'm aware of what year it is. This is one of 4 amendments you can vote on this November. Now, slavery was outlawed in the U.S. more than 150 years ago, but states like Tennessee, Alabama, Louisiana, Vermont, and Oregon are just now voting to make a change to their constitutions. Right now in Tennessee, the state constitution says slavery is banned unless it's used as punishment for a crime. It's important to note that you'll find the same language in our country's constitution. So voting yes for this new amendment means changing the language, at least here in Tennessee, to say that slavery and involuntary servitude are forever prohibited. Voting no keeps the language just as it is. Coming up this weekend, Nashville Shores is hosting their first ever adults-only pool party. So it's probably a good idea to leave the kids at home for this one. Friday the 26th from 6 o'clock to 10 o'clock in the evening, you can hit the wave pool, lazy river, and all the slides. Pretty much be a kid again, just, with the drinks. All tickets are bought online beforehand, and you must be at least 21 years old. Tickets start at $25 per person, with season ticket holders getting a discount.